Yesterday we looked at adding, subtracting numbers in scientific notation, and I gave you one option. I said you can convert the numbers in scientific notation to standard form. Then you would add and subtract the numbers, and then once you got a solution, you would convert it back to scientific notation. So for example, 3.4 times 10 to the second plus 4.57 times 10 to the third. Convert this by moving the decimal twice to 340. Convert this to standard form by moving the decimal 3 times, getting 4,570. When I add those two, I would get 4,910. That's a good answer. However, if they're looking for an answer in scientific notation, I would then take my number in standard form, convert it back by moving my decimal so that I have a factor between 1 and 10 times the power of 10. So I would get 4.91 times 10 to the third power. And we did some examples on what that would look like. You could pause your screen at any time and see how this worked its way out. But now we're going to look at our second option of adding, subtracting numbers in scientific notation. Second option tells us that we can rewrite the numbers in scientific notation so that the numbers being added or subtracted have the same power of 10. Then we would add and subtract the numbers, those factors, but not the powers of 10, which we just carry down, and then write the answer in scientific notation with that same power of 10. What would that look like? Let's take a look right here. So I'm asked to basically add 3.4 times 10 to the second power to 4.57 times 10 to the third power. Very simply, all I have to do is make them have the same exponent. An easy way of doing that is to simply shift my decimal point 1 to the left. By shifting your decimal points 1 to the left, that increases the value of your exponent. So 3.4 times 10 to the second actually becomes 0.34 times 10 to the third. It's not scientific notation, but that's okay. We're going to get there. The 4.57 times 10 to the third actually stays the same. I carry that down here, okay? And when I look at this now, again, I have 0.34 times 10 to the third plus 0.457 times 10 to the third. The power of 10 to the third, that base, that exponent, we call that a power, that can be brought right down. All I have to worry about now is adding. 4 plus 7 is 11. Put down a 1, carry my 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Bring down your decimal. 0 plus 4 is 4. I have a solution now of 4.91 times 10 to the third. Quick thing to remember, okay? To make this easy, let's always change the lesser exponent to the greater one. Also, when moving our decimal, if we're moving our decimal point to the left, that's actually going to increase your exponent by 1. If you move it to the right, it'll actually decrease it by 1. Okay, now we're going to try a couple and see how we do.